What is up, everyone? Welcome to the video. I hope you guys are doing well. It is the perfect fall weather today. I love fall. It is my favorite season and I literally thrive during fall, and it just feels good when the weather's nice and cool and you can cozy up with like a cup of tea and a blanket. Although I just literally said I thrive, and I'm about to tell you why I'm not thriving right now. I mean, there's parts in our lives where we all just like don't thrive, and this past week has not been a week of thriving. It has been like definitely a week of like survival for me. It's my mental headspace has been like just not great. Like, I'm trying to keep my head above the water and I just, so many things are weighing me down mentally. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't upload last week because I just literally couldn't even fathom words or even put a sentence together for myself. I honestly, though, I'm quite proud of myself. Okay, I'm proud of myself that since Cove has been born, I've been able to upload pretty much every single week, which is good for me. Everything has been piling up. It's been really hard. Okay, so being a stay-at-home mother, like, I'm a stay-at-home mother and I also work on my social media career. So when Cove is awake, I'm with him, I'm a mom and all those things. When he takes a nap, I go into work. I try and work as hard as I can until he wakes back up. And that's pretty much how our day goes. And then when him and David go to bed, because David has to go to bed a bit early because he literally works early the next day, I'm up working still. Like, I have obviously YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the podcast, and then I have so many other things behind the scenes going on that I'm trying to work on. Like, I'm working on like 50 million things at once, which is probably not a great thing. Like, my brain is super scattered, and then just taking care of Cove has been a little overwhelming. I mean, I love taking care of him, of course, and I love being his mom, and it's so exciting because he's like finally learning to like kind of move, and he's like doing his little army crawl. Like, he's getting close to crawling, but he's right now doing his little army crawl, and that's been really fun. But at the same time, his naps have been getting a little bit shorter because obviously he's growing up, he doesn't need to nap as much, so that means less time during the day to be like working on my stuff, so that means more stuff at night, which has been like a little bit hard. And then trying to balance working out at the same time, it's just been kind of hard. Like, I can do like a lot of things at night, obviously, but at the same time I can't film YouTube videos during the middle of the night or TikToks in the middle of the night. It just doesn't work like that. So last week I was just like, I was overwhelmed. Also, I had like a little random cold that came out of nowhere. I have no idea where I caught it from, but like one day I was like feeling like sick. Like, you know, when you start to get a cold, you feel just sick and just low energy. The next day you have kind of a sore throat and then it goes into a cold. That's literally what I had, but very like minor. Like, it didn't really develop into anything, thankfully, but that just kind of knocked me down too. So the stress of everything, like, I have so many projects going on, it's been really hard, and all that stress, and then the like getting sick, and then Cove, and then and then on top of it, guys, I know I'm rambling and I'm venting. It's been a hard time recently, but we're going on a trip, which will be great because that will probably help my mental health quite a bit. We're going to go out west of Canada. Like, we're gonna visit my grandfather who's in Alberta, and then go into the Rockies because he lives pretty close to the Rockies, which will be nice because some of the places that we're staying have no cell service, so I'll be able to just like kind of relax, kick back. But trying to prepare for that is like kind of overwhelming. Also, we're gonna be taking an airplane, which, like, flying with a baby is stressful because you don't know how it's gonna go. It'll be Co's first flight, so we don't know how it's gonna go. But like, I know some people are very particular about babies being on planes, and then on top of that, we're taking like a late flight. Like, our flight is at 8:30 and then we land at 11:30, but it'll be like 2 our time or 1 our time, 1 a.m. So it's gonna be rough to say the least. Like, I know Cove is really great at rolling with the punches, but at the same time, I have no idea how he's gonna react, how it's gonna go, and it's just causing me a lot of stress. Also trying to prepare for it because, like, we have to get warmer clothes because it's colder there than it is here. I mean, it's getting cold here. We need warm clothes for him too, but I'm trying to get all at once. And that's been hard because like, it's really hard to predict Cove's size right now. He's growing so fast and it's hard to keep up with his growth and to make sure that things are gonna fit him now, but also fit him within a couple months. Cause like if I get him something that fits him now, it's not gonna fit him like within 2 weeks. Like he's outgrowing his clothes so fast that he's barely wearing them. And so I'm trying to get him clothes, get him jackets, get him warm clothes and all those things, hats and stuff. And then just in general trying to prepare, make sure that we have everything for him. I know we can get things, worst case if we forget things, they obviously have things there that we can get, but just trying to make sure that we have everything for him, that he will be okay and we're good. It's just it's a little hard, not gonna lie, just having a little bit of a hard time. I'm hoping everything will be okay, but it's just, yeah. I'm just, you know what? I'm trying to roll with the punches right now. So that's been happening. I mean, besides that, like things are good and I'm happy. My workouts have been really good. I have done a couple PRs. You know what? I share a lot of that on my Instagram, especially on my Instagram stories. So follow me on Instagram if you want to see more of that. But I hit another deadlift PR. I hit 245. I decided to try again because I felt like the 225 was relatively like easy. So I tried 245. It felt really good. I also tried a front squat PR, which it was rough. I didn't think it would be as hard as it was. Like I did 155, which felt really easy. Then I jumped up to 175, which I failed. I think I got in my head a little bit, but also probably a good thing that I failed it because I went down to 165, which I got. It felt so slow. Like I'll put the video here. It felt so slow for me. However, I also like really hurt my core when I did it because obviously you really need to brace your core, and when you're lifting back up, it takes a lot of core strength, and I didn't realize how much strain it would put on my core because I didn't really feel the strain in 155. So it put like a lot of strain and I was actually in quite a bit of pain after. Like my obliques and my abs were just shot. Like it really killed them. So I know that I need to work obviously on my core. My core has gotten quite strong because obviously I can do 155, but I still need to strengthen it. There's still a lot of weaknesses and it's just a bit shocking to feel that pain because I've never really, like before, I never had that issue of like having a painful core after doing like a front squat, whereas now since my core has been so stretched out from pregnancy and weakened, it has really affected it when it comes to my front squats. But other than that, I've been trying to keep up with running. Like I had a goal for September to do like one long run each week, which is only 4, which is fine, but like for me that's a goal and I've been sticking to it, which I'm really happy about. Like it's been going really well. Like I've been really trying to increase my endurance in that because I know that increasing that will help obviously when it comes to my endurance in CrossFit. I shared my video of trying my mile time, which I obviously want to improve, and I want to try and get as much running in as possible before winter comes because I probably won't be running outside, because if not I'll probably kill myself trying to run in snow and ice. So that being said, I have been running, which has been going really good. I find that when I run, it obviously helps so much my endurance when it comes to CrossFit, because like when I don't run, it really makes a difference when it comes to my endurance in CrossFit. And I've just been trying to balance that, but it's been working. I've been doing my runs on either Saturday or Sunday, whatever day works. David's been joining me, which helps him in his CrossFit workouts. And I've just been trying to just do a little bit better. And I wish like I could, like I feel like I have the energy to do 2 sessions, because I used to do 2 sessions like 3 times a week before I had Cove, but obviously now I just like don't really have time for it. I wish I could, like I have the energy for it and I really want to do it because I want to get my skills back, because I lost a lot of my skills when it came to pregnancy and all that, like a lot, like because my gymnastics skills really suck. So I really want to make sure that my skills come back, and I like want to get my toaster bar back, my pull-ups and all those things. I want to get those all back. But you know, it's been hard to try and fit that in a quick workout that I get during the week. I just, you know, like there's so many goals that I have that I'm just trying to like hit, and you know, it's a little hard. I think I need to like sit back and kind of reassess my goals and where I want to head, like my energy, because my energy's been like everywhere. And yeah, I need to kind of hone it in and just put my energy into like smaller, like less things. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna finish my tea and get some work done before Cove wakes up. It's just me doing my best right now. Just trying to keep my head above water, and I know a lot of you guys can relate to that, that we're all just trying to keep our head above the water. So we went to the grocery store and also like our local farm that sells vegetables and fruits and things like that, and picked up some stuff, so I want to share it with you guys. So we got a dozen of corn, which is like corn season. It's the best. Love corn season. Also picked up a big basket of freshly picked apples. I'm so excited because it's fall and I'm going to start making like apple pie and apple crisp. It's like my favorite thing to do. So we picked up some apples. Also picked up some acorn squash. I love making acorn squash soup. I just like cook it up, blend it with some spices, and add a little bit of water and milk, and it's like literally that easy to have acorn squash soup. So have these guys. And then from the grocery store we picked up this. I've been loving having these as a snack. It's the crispy minis, but the everything spice. I love the everything spice. It is delicious and tastes really good on these guys. Of course, we got some oat milk, some vegan mayo, just stocking up. This is like a stock up haul. We got some fresh picked strawberries, some cantaloupe. We also got some canned light coconut milk and some tomato paste. I'm gonna be making a curry, and this is what I usually make my curry with. Got some avocados, got some diced tomatoes for the curry as well. I'm gonna use the can, and I also have some tomatoes from our garden. So I'm gonna mix those two together to have enough tomatoes for the curry. We got some bread, some wraps, and also some naan bread. I love naan bread with my curry. Kale, I like to chop up either kale or spinach in my curry as well, but I also just like to have a good green during the week so I can just heat it up and put it on any dish. Like if we have a nourish bowl or anything like that, it's easy to just top up. Some peppers, also a lot of packages of tofu. We always stock up on tofu at the beginning of the week. Also some tempeh. They didn't have regular tempeh, but they have tempeh with basil, so I tend to just put my own like flavoring on the tempeh, and it doesn't really matter. Like the basil gives it a little more of a different flavor, I guess. Also stocked up on some chickpeas for the curry. We got some applesauce, which Cove has been loving. I bought these like little reusable pouches that I just fill up with applesauce. We're also going on our trip really soon, so I'm thinking that this will be like a perfect snack for him. Also picked up some salsa, and one of our favorites is dark chocolate chips. We love just having these on hand, just snacking on them sometimes, and also just putting them in our things like our meals or oatmeal or things like that. And then also just tomato. And that is it. That is our food haul. I like powered through that really, really fast. David is home, and so it is officially time for me to work out. I'm feeling honestly a little tired. I've had a little bit of a headache on and off all day, so I don't really have that much energy, which it's okay. We're gonna ease into the workout today. I'm not gonna go crazy or anything like that. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna work on some strict pull-ups. I've been trying to get my strict pull-up back. It's progressing. I'm glad there's a little bit of progression there. I've been trying to work on it as much as possible. I mean, I guess I could do a little bit more work, but I am seeing some progress, which I'm happy about. So we're gonna work on some strict pull-ups today, and then we're just gonna do an easy EMOM and kind of leave it at that, honestly. I'm not feeling super energized. Oh, I might do some ab work after, because that is something that we need to work on. But I'm not going to do an insane workout today because I'm just not feeling super energized and like ready to kick ass. We're going to cherry pick it and just keep it easy, keep it not too insane, which is good. You shouldn't do insane workouts every single day. David had to go help his dad with something, so I am taking care of Cove for a couple minutes. He's joining me in the gym. Hi, buddy. So instead of doing my EMOM right now, I'm going to do my abs in between taking care of him. I have him entertained by, well, my grips now, this thumb tape, he loves the thumb tape, a roller, and a foam roller. So he's gonna play on these, play with these, while I do my abs. So for the workout portion, we're doing an EMOM. It's toes to bar, box jump overs, dumbbell bench press, burpees, and then rest. So a minute for each thing, as many reps as I can get in there, which I don't know, it might not be too much, but we're gonna try. We're gonna just keep moving. That's the goal of today, is just to keep moving through. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into it. There's so many things happening during this workout. Like literally, Kona has joined me. He is not having it. There's a thunderstorm happening right now, and he's not good with thunder. And so he wanted to be in here. He'd rather be in here. He feels safer in here. But every time I go to do a movement, he wants to be next to me. So we're cutting it a little bit short. I had 5 minutes left, like one full round left. So we're just gonna have to stay with that, I guess. Right, Cone Man? Like, I started the last round of toast bar and he was just coming right underneath the bar, and I didn't want to kick him. He's an old dog anyways, he doesn't need that, and now he's stuck. Well, that's it. That was my workout. You know, some days it just turns out like this, where I'm not feeling 100% and I have a lot of distractions in the way. Anyways, I'm gonna end off the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below. You guys know where it is. And hopefully in the next video, it's a more positive one and I'm not feeling so stressed. And with that being said, don't forget to be unstoppable. I'm reminding myself that too. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Go inside like winter leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night.